This is our touristy day. We spent all day yesterday sleeping.
Yeah, we were undone last night. What we got going on, we got the energy, we got the synergy, and we got the eggs benedicts. Hey.
What's up, y'all? So we're gonna squeeze all of London actually in one video. So we decided to fly from Paris since it would have cost about the same as a train. So if you're keeping score, we bussed from Amsterdam, trained from Brussels, and flew from Paris. So day one, there isn't that much footage from the cam, but here's a neighborhood where we stayed. It's called Shoreditch, and we stayed right off of Brick Lane. So many curry spots concentrated in one area. There was also lots of cool street art all over the place. It reminded me a little bit of Williamsburg, Brooklyn, where I live now. A little hip spot. So the first night we ended up chilling at the Airbnb, and I think we took a nap and tried going around 11 p.m. But what we didn't know is that all the bars close early on weekdays. So going out was kind of a fail, but we found a 24-hour diner called Polo Bar that we hit up a lot actually. So day two we dedicated to sightseeing. We took the tube everywhere. It was pretty nice, a lot nicer than the New York subways to me. We again didn't really plan it out. We just kind of picked the tube station where we thought was close to a lot of the landmarks. And here we are at Westminster Abbey. Really cool building. Got a lot of fire pits. Had a nice little garden in the back with a nice view of the Thames River. Here we see Big Ben under construction. That was kind of whack to me, but what can you do? Still pretty cool to see. This is a great shot right here. This bridge was pretty crowded, but what a shot. So we continue our walk to check out the London Eye. We didn't really feel like paying or getting in line to get on it, but still pretty cool to see in person. More great views across the Thames River here. This was a very touristy area, but it was a weekday, so it wasn't too crazy. I can't imagine it on a weekend though. Crossing the Millennium Bridge right here was amazing. Not only were the views just beautiful, but this was the bridge that the Death Eaters destroyed in Harry Potter. Got a lot of great shots here. We kept walking until we hit Trafalgar Square with the famous lion statues right there, the National Gallery right across. A little crowded, not too bad though. Then we started making our way over to Buckingham Palace. This walk right here to the palace reminded me a little bit of the mall in DC. The palace was cool. We didn't stay for the changing of the guard or anything, but we did manage to grab a lot of fire picks and hit up a cool little souvenir shop at the other side. Buckingham Palace was actually the last stop on day 2 for this camera at least. So when we went home, we hit up this great speakeasy, which of course closed early, LOL. After that we hit up what became our favorite spot, called Polo Bar. Again, of course all the nighttime stuff can be seen in my IG stories. I don't really take this camera out when we go out, you know what I'm saying? So the last day we kind of overslept and we woke up past noon. The trip so far had been really exhausting, but we still managed to hit up Abbey Road and Abbey Road Studios, which was awesome. I'm a big music nerd, so to see what the Beatles called home was dope. And this is just a great place where a lot of amazing musicians recorded. A lot of amazing movies got scored here. Of course, my man Ye recorded here too. Right here, the original handwritten score to Yesterday. That's pretty iconic. So for our last night, my good friend Misha took us out and we had an amazing time, so special shout outs to her for the love. Again, all the nighttime stuff is in my IG story. We had to leave at 4 a.m. to catch our flight to Iceland, but I wanted to stay a bit. This little wall right here, we got to mark #MeScusi2018 on it. Picture of that's on my IG story.
This is the famous Abbey Road crossing from the album. Everyone's trying to do the walk.
It was pretty funny trying to get a shot walking across this street. It's real live traffic going on still.